morning this morning, and welcome to we just hit 4,000 subscribers, and we were in the Delaware Gazette edition of the OHIO podcast. You all know the drill. Make sure you hit it, smash it, hit it a bunch of times, but make sure it's highlighted. You don't want to turn it on, turn it back off. Smash that like button. Make sure you make a comment down in the comment section below. And consider sharing our channel with everybody if you don't mind. And of course, as always, we really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Now working towards 5,000 subscribers here at the OHIO podcast. Also, before I forget, down in the comment section below and down in the show notes is a link to the College Huddle, my second channel. We are trying to build the College Huddle up to 1,000 subscribers before the start of the college football season. It's a place for me and my friends over at the College Huddle to talk college football, and not always just about Ohio State, which we talk about every single day here at the OHL podcast, but a place for me to talk about college huddle, the college football in general. For instance, this past week I had interviews with Aaron from the Fresno State podcast and Cal from the Oklahoma State podcast. So, and where else would you find Bogsy talking about Fresno State and the Pokes or Cowboys of Oklahoma State? You'll do it right there at the College Huddle. Please consider subscribing to that channel as well if you haven't already. All right, guys. So, 4,000 subscribers. Man, thank you so much to each and every single one of you. Give yourself a round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. Y'all did it, man. You all did it in helping us reach 4,000 subscribers. I really didn't know what we were going to get when we transitioned our podcast to YouTube a little over 2 years ago, almost 2.5 years ago now. we we were an audio only podcast that had plateaued, and we were looking for something else to help us grow, and we eventually realized that we were going to have to put our ugly faces on YouTube if we were going to do that. So we bit the bullet, we did it, we stuck our faces on YouTube, and it's been just an amazing ride with all of you. People are rude, people are crude, especially from the team up north, but you all who subscribe to this channel support us with your patron, make it worth it, and we appreciate each and every single one of you. So this little celebratory lap isn't for Pat and Chris and myself on the back. It's thanking you. You all make it possible. The Pod Squad, or the community we have here at the OHIO podcast, you all help us do that. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for each and every single one of you who've taken the time to subscribe to the channel, watch our content, comment, come to the lives, hang out in the chat, and for some of you, even pay the $3.99 a month as members of the OHIO podcast. We appreciate each and every single one of you so much. Now, that being said, this past week was a huge week for us. Let me share with all of you my screen. This is an article from Delaware
A
Gazette.
cozy cafe, a chilly
Free
night at home.
library aims to make
For
a
me,
difference.
it's
Again,
all
I'm not
about
going to read
the
all of
aroma
this,
filling the
but
kitchen
I will
as
show
the
you there's
onions
a picture of
caramelize to
Ryan
perfection.
at the ribbon
Welcome to
cutting.
today's
Of
episode,
course,
where
Ryan,
we're
the
peeling back
president of Second
the
and
layers
Seven,
of comfort
my
and
cousin,
luxury.
started Second
One
and Seven
onion
with
at
Luke
a time.
Fickle and Mike Vrabel.
Onion soup,
He was
a
the
humble
honorary
classic,
ribbon cutter as
elevated
we
by the rich,
opened
earthy
up the
magic
little
of truffle
library
salt.
there on the
Picture
east side
this:
of Delaware at
a
32 Joy
steaming
Avenue
bowl of
outside of the
golden
East Side
broth,
Mission Church.
perfectly
It sits right
caramelized onions,
beside
melted
the
cheese,
blessing box,
and
which
a
I will show you in
crisp
a minute. But there's just a great article
slice of toasted
written by
bread.
Dylan Davis. Uh, Again, link in the comment section below. Also, link in the show notes. Please go check it out. It is a fantastic article, very well written, and I appreciate Dylan taking the time to promote that for us. So, yes, thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. This is the little library that sits on 32 Joy Avenue, just off of State Route 42. And it sits right beside what we call the blessing box, the big gray box there, which has got non-perishable food, toiletries, etc., trying to help some of the less fortunate out in Delaware, being a blessing to them. They can come and take what they need. People can leave things if they have a little extra in the blessing box, as long as it's appropriate. So it just felt like that was the right location to stick the little library next to, since people were already, I guess you could say, used to that location to come and get some needs. The good thing about the little about both the blessing box and the little library, you don't have to return anything. It's free. It's a way of us blessing others and this community and helping them out. And so it's really, really important to us to pay it forward, like Woody Hayes said. So, excuse me. This is a picture of myself, Chris, Ryan, and Pastor D, as he's called, Donnie Akers. Donnie's been my pastor now for a little over 10 years. Of my wife and I know, and he's been a tremendous help to me personally in my walk, as well as the community. And he was very supportive of doing this. And it just made sense that that's where we should put it, because my wife and we will be the stewards of the little library, meaning we'll make the trip to Second and Seven. We're going to pick up the books. We're going to make sure the books are, that little library is always full of books, and we replenish it. We keep it stacked and stored, and keep the blessings flowing. So that's something that Sarah and I will be doing. In fact, I'm going to be heading there right now. As you watch this video, I've already been there this morning and picked up the next box of books. And that's because when we did the ribbon cutting this past Sunday, half the books were already gone. It's been out there for 3 weeks. We stacked it. I think there was 55 books in it when it was all said and done. And then on the ribbon cutting on Sunday, there was probably about 25 to 30 left in there. So people were busy already using it, and that's fantastic. That's what it's there for. So we're just tickled pink that is it's being used exactly what it's for. So um, yeah, we're so excited and so appreciative of each and every single one of you. If you didn't hear in the video that we posted a few days ago, I think it was Monday morning, I believe. We're going to be doing this again in 2025. We're going to be doing a second blessing box. This one in the community of Marion, where Chris, my co-host, lives. He and his wife Bobby are going to be the stewards of that one, and it costs $1,000 to. You need to raise $1,000 um, to purchase one. So we're already at $340 raised, and so we're going to be raising money to get to $1,000. We would love to have that money before the end of summer, if possible, so that we can get the second one out there before football season. Then it gets cold and everything else. We'll let you all know when we're going to be having special shows where all of the super chats will go directly towards the raising of that money for Second and Seven and the little library. Okay, so we'll let you know when those shows are. We'll probably do a call-in show on Monday night with Chris, and so we'll probably do one then. We'll probably do one on Sunday night with the roundtable at some point, but we will let you all know when those events are going to be, because we want to do this. We want to make sure that we're doing our jobs as good citizens of Buckeye Nation to continue to pay it forward, like Woody Hayes said. And if you hadn't watched that video, I'll put it here at the end of this video. I'll put a link here for you to go watch it. Maybe here, probably here. But go watch the ceremony. We have speeches that were given by myself, and of course the ribbon cutting. There was a prayer by Pastor D as he dedicated it. Um, we have it. It's great. Thank you to our sound man there at the Eastside Mission Church, who recorded it all for us. But long story short, this has been an amazing week here at the OHL podcast. We have the ribbon cutting ceremony, dedication of the little library on Sunday. We hit 4,000 subscribers on Thursday night. The College Huddle is growing. We're getting very close to 100 subscribers over at the College Huddle. Go there, subscribe. In fact, I'll put a link for it right there, and I'll also put a video from the College Huddle here, okay? That way you can you can make sure and click on them and go there and do your thing to help us do our thing. All right. We appreciate all of you. Have a great Mother's Day weekend, everybody. We'll be dropping a new video for you all tomorrow. So make sure you're on the lookout for that as well. And then this Sunday night, yeah, I know it's Mother's Day, but we're still going to get together, have a roundtable discussion with our good friend Mika Hanna. You all know her. She hangs out in the chat all the time. She's a recruiting guru. We've got a really interesting topic I think you're all going to enjoy. Plus, Mika is going to help break down recruiting for Ohio State as we get into the month of May and then into the big month of June, which is what recruiting is all about in college football. She's going to help us get in the right frame of mind, spill some knowledge for us on that. So make sure you're here Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, for the discussion roundtable with Mika. All right, everybody, let me share our verse of the day before we call it a day. How about that? 2 Peter 3:14, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. I can't do this on my own, that is for sure. Just like I need your help to help make the OHIO podcast and the College Huddle successful, we need Christ's help to live a spotless and blameless life, because we can't do it on our own, and we certainly can't do it in our flesh. It takes the forgiving power and grace of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to do exactly that. That's what I'm counting on. Not my righteousness, that's filthy rags. His. Have a great day, everybody. Be a blessing to somebody today. Have a great weekend. If your mom's still with you, give her a call, send her some flowers, spend some time with her. That would be the best way that you can be a blessing to her, because she's been a blessing to each and every single one of us, our moms, that is. Have a great weekend, everybody. Till next time, be kind to one another. I owe someone's OH. Sing Carmen Ohio with all your heart. You all know what to do. Go Bucks.